Imagine a war scenario where on one side are the world's most powerful military powers, America and Israel, and they have state-of-the-art warplanes, billions of dollars worth of missiles, and the world's most advanced air defense system. But the surprising thing is that this huge power is faced with a weapon that costs less than a normal car, and that small weapon is slowly changing the entire equation of war. Many military analysts are now saying that because of this drone, Iran has developed a war strategy where the opponent can be pressured not with force but with intelligence and economics. If the drone that needs to be stopped with $1 million missile cost only a few $1,000s, then it is easy to imagine how much the war calculations could change. And at the center of this mystery is a strange weapon of Iran, the Shahed 136 kamikaze drone or suicide drone. Yes, we are now going through a time where war, world politics and economic crisis have made the future of many people's careers uncertain. Another strange feature of this drone is that when it flies in the sky, the sound of its engine sounds a lot like a scooter, which is why it is sometimes called a flying scooter because it uses a small two-stroke engine that works a lot like a scooter engine. And that strange sound often creates fear in people's minds. Because when someone hears this sound in the sky, they realize that something is coming. The length of this drone is about 3.5 meters and the wingspan is about 3 meters. The entire drone weighs only 220 kilograms. There is an explosive warhead in front, which can weigh 30 to 50 kilograms. And there is a propeller at the back that rotates and moves the drone forward. Along with this, the drone uses an ordinary two-stroke gasoline engine. It can generate power up to about 50 horsepower. And it helps the drone fly at a speed of about 200 kilometers per hour. There is no separate cooling system installed in it. When the drone flies fast, the air cools its engine. This drone is often called a kamikaze drone or suicide drone. In military terms, it is also called a hovering munition. Because it does not strike directly like a normal missile, it hovers in the sky for a long time and searches for a target. Like a bird of prey searching for prey. Some targets are not always visible. They appear for a while and then disappear within a few seconds. So this drone hovers over the target for a long time and waits for the right moment, and when that moment comes, it suddenly jumps down and explodes, destroying the target and itself. Do some math. America's famous Tomahawk cruise missile cost millions of dollars. Russia's KH-101 cruise missile also costs close to $1 million. Iran's own Fateh 101 ballistic missile can also cost millions of dollars. But in the midst of all this, there is a weapon that costs just a few $1,000s. Sometimes even less than an ordinary old car. And that weapon is the Shahed 136 drone. And this is where the real secret of this drone's power begins. Although at first glance, this drone may not seem very ordinary. It does not look like a huge O-146 fighter plane or a terrifying missile. But the reality is that this small weapon has quietly started changing the concept of modern warfare in the last few years. Because until now, everyone thought that the more advanced and expensive the weapon, the more powerful it is on the battlefield. But Shahed 136 seems to be turning that idea upside down. To help the drone fly steadily, there is a control fan at the back, flaps and ailerons on the wings that help the drone change direction. These are controlled by small servo motors. There is a small computer in the middle of the drone. The system that controls the entire flight also has a GPS system inside it that tells the drone its location through satellites. If the GPS does not work for some reason, the drone uses the inertial navigation system. The sensors in it calculate the speed and direction of the drone and steer it in the right direction. In some cases, this drone can even detect radar signals. If the radar signal of an air defense system is found, the drone can attack in that direction itself. Because if the radar of a defense system is destroyed, the entire system becomes blind. This drone takes to the sky by means of a special launcher truck. There is a launch rail on the truck, where the drone is placed at an angle. Then a small rocket booster mounted below it is launched. That booster quickly lifts the drone into the sky. Then the main engine of the drone is started. The booster separates by itself. The range of this drone is up to about 2,000 kilometers. But its real strength lies here that they usually do not attack alone. Sometimes many drones are sent into the sky at once. Sometimes more than 100 drones can fly together. And they all but do not hit one place, but they choose different targets. These drones usually do not fly very high but fly close to the ground, which is why many times they are caught on radar quite late, and when they are caught, it may already be too late. Technically, it is possible to destroy them, but here comes the biggest problem.